My name is Wayne Barnes. I'm a retired FBI agent. I do investigations for Kroll, Kroll of Miami. Kroll is a large company with many dozens of offices around the world, and I conduct investigations, all sorts of crime, civil matters, fraud, construction fraud, healthcare frauds, and a lot of forensics are involved in the investigations. I was in the FBI for 29 years, and I've been working with Kroll for 12 years. And it's very enjoyable. They're wonderful people to work with.
Perfect. What drew you to be a part of the first annual FIBA chats? What was the attractive concept that brought you to this?
There are a lot of interesting people in Kroll. Jim Faulkner is the head of the Miami office of Kroll. He's a former prosecutor, and as an FBI agent, I dealt with a lot of prosecutors, assistant U.S. attorneys, and I'm an attorney myself, licensed in New Jersey and in California, but the investigation part is really what compels me. So when Jim heard that there was an option to have people speak at the FIBA chats, he knew I had let's just call it a colorful background in many ways, and he thought I might have something to say which would be of interest to the group and a little different than strictly in the business sphere. You'll find fraud in banks, fraud, check fraud, other sorts of aspects that affect everybody and organizations. So that's the aspect that I'm involved in regarding the companies that may be affiliated with FIBA.
Give us a quick run through what you'll be touching up on today, your interview techniques and the PSI.
I was the security officer in the Washington office of the FBI in the 1980s, excuse me. And we had to provide background checks and clearances for individuals who needed top secret clearances to work in the Bureau. And we found many people coming from other nations where you could not do a background check. People raised in Bulgaria and people went to school in the Caribbean. There was just no background check. So I developed an interview which involves learning details about each individual's life sort of in a linear way, about their families, their education, jobs they've had. It comes out something like a verbal polygraph, and the objective is to have their life laid sort of in front of you in a very linear way. We live our lives one step at a time, but you can access any information from your past, from when you got a prom dress to when you got your first job. But I need to hear most of what took place in your life regarding jobs, education, etc. And we put together an interview process which was able to clarify that and was very helpful to determine if people should or not get clearances.